Hi, it's Ileana. So today I am going to talk about intuition and trust. Trusting your inner self, your inner guidance system, because what you trust intuitively is very important. I learned this lesson this week and several weeks ago. I had gone to the dentist to get a hygiene teeth cleaning, routine stuff. I've had some clicking in my jaw. So the dentist diagnosed it as disc displacement. It's when the disc between the condyle and the mandibular joint is slightly out of place. So it makes the jaw also displaced. Sometimes it's dislocated. I can still open my jaw. So I have disc displacement with reduction, which means I can open my jaw. I can move it. It's just, you hear the clicking and the popping. So the dentist recommended that I get braces to fix this problem. And when he was recommending braces 4 times to me, I was sitting in the chair after the hygiene appointment, and I kept seeing in green energy, glowing green, above the dentist's head, 75% that braces are not the right treatment plan for me. That percentage, 75%, was just glowing green above his head, and it had a short sentence beside it. 75% being wrong treatment for braces. So I'm like, interesting. 75% wrong for braces as being the treatment for me. I'm like, oh, that's interesting. So I said to myself, okay, thank you for your opinion, and I'll think about it. So, and I asked him, how much do the braces cost? He said $7,000. And he didn't tell me the type of braces that he does. There's traditional braces, which have elastics or metal ties holding the braces together. So it's hard to brush your teeth because you can get plaques stuck between the elastics. There's self-ligating braces, which are still made of the metal brackets in the wire, but they have this interesting archway system to moving the braces and gently shifting the teeth without putting force or pressure. And they do the work faster than traditional braces. So, and there's also ceramic braces, but they're a bit more brittle and they are a bit more softer. So there's a chance of potentially having more wear and tear on them as you brush your teeth. So they're invisible, almost invisible on the teeth, but they're not as strong as the metallic braces. I found this information on my own through some research. And again, keeping in mind the 75% wrong, that braces are the wrong treatment for me, what I was seeing percentage-wise, the intuition, what my intuition told me, what my psychic ability told me, whatever you want to call it. So what I did is I made an appointment with an oral jaw surgeon to see what her opinion on this would be. And she told me that 100% braces are not the correct procedure for a disc displacement, and that braces can actually make this worse. So, and she said that jaw surgery, she doesn't do jaw surgery for this kind of a issue with the jaw because there's nothing broken, there's nothing structurally wrong. It is an anatomical issue, but it's soft tissue. The disc is soft tissue. Unless it's totally popped out, of the mandibular joint and the socket of the jaw and the condyle, which mine hasn't. It's still there. It just pops when I chew or move my jaw too much. So it's disc displacement, but it's not total dislocation of my jaw. So she said no to the braces and no to the surgery, and that I could help treat disc displacement in the left jaw and slightly right jaw as well with a mouth guard so that I don't grind my teeth or clench my jaw. That this could reduce the pain in my jaw and the disc displacement. She said that I did the right thing by getting a second opinion. I'm also going to get a third opinion. I'm also going to an orthodontist. So I'm choosing to trust my inner intuition, my gut reaction, my intuitive ability to figure out what's the right treatment for me with this disc displacement of the jaw. The key lesson is that 75% glowing above my dentist's head. It said 75% wrong treatment for getting braces. And sometimes this has happened to me. I've just seen percentages above people's heads glowing in different colors, whether it's the right thing or the wrong thing, money, financials, personal life things. I see it as percentages psychically, whether it's the right thing or the wrong thing or another path is needed. And when I see that, I listen. I really listen to that stuff that I see, that I psychically see. I mean, going to the oral jaw surgeon, I did a consultation with her. It didn't cost me $7,000. It cost me a couple of hundred. But a couple of hundred is a huge difference from 7,000. And a night guard will help me to heal and save my jaw from having too much stress on it. So, and a mouth guard is not $7,000. It's a couple of thousand, but it's not $7,000. And braces are a big deal. That's a huge responsibility. That's 2-3 years, 4 years max, where you'll have metal brackets and wire on your teeth. And if you are not worried about your smile, having straight teeth, my teeth are relatively fine. They're a bit crooked in the bottom, in my lower jaw, but I'm not worried about beauty aesthetics. So I'm not after straightening my teeth to have a beauty smile. I don't care about that. So for me, braces are the wrong choice because I had the Neuralink implants in my brain, and I had the gold nanoparticles leak out of the implants, and those implants were connected by the nanogold fibers to my neurons and axons in my brain. So that caused brain inflammation and scarring and lesions. And once I did the psychic surgery to remove the 4 implants, Neuralink implants that had these energy cores in them, magically the brain lesions went away. The inflammation and the swelling in the brain disappeared. I also did the subcutaneous immunoglobulin plasma therapy, SCIG, which completely healed the scarring in the brain. Psychically, I got that was the right treatment, as well as from my hypnosis session notes, because we had done the biological drug serums on Mars for treating things like this when I was the cybernetics tech up there. So all this medical information was in my brain that helped me with that. So I have a reluctance to have anything put in my mouth, metal, like I don't want metal wiring brackets. I don't want anything, screws, plates. With jaw surgery, what they do when they do surgery, they put screws and plates in your mouth when they shift your jaw with surgery. So it's not minor. And my body rejects stuff that's metallic, that's plastic. So I don't want any implants, any metal things in my mouth. That's why I wanted to double check with another expert other than my dentist to see what would be my best option. And I can get acrylic or ceramic mouth guard instead of plastic, because I'm allergic to plastic. So even mouth guards have options. So I just wanted to share this experience with you. Trust your intuition. If you don't feel that something is right about an opinion for a treatment, for a service, for any type of advice, double check with yourself what you're feeling, because these feelings often can save you. It could save you money, it could save you from being in a situation that you don't want to be in necessarily. If it's not the right decision for you, go into your inner self. Take some time to figure out what's the right guidance. Talk to yourself. Talk to your inner self to check that whatever the right choice for you is, that it's the right choice and not something that somebody else tells you the first time around. Check to make sure it's going to be the right thing for you to do, and that it's not somebody else telling you to do something. If it doesn't feel right, don't do it right away. Double check with yourself. Look at all your options, what's available to you and what you feel comfortable doing. Any type of life situation, personal, financial. For me, it happened to be orthodontics and dentistry. It could be something else for you. But if you don't feel right about something, don't go for the first option that's given to you. Look at other options. Seek other people's opinions, advice, your own inner self-advice. That's the first thing to look at. Look within your inner self for the truth, because your inner self knows what's right for you. It always does. So I just wanted to talk about that today. So thank you so much, and namaste.